and welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Nancy Lewis, and we're here today in the beautiful Union Station. I'm here with Kansas Attorney General Schmidt, and 'tis the season, is it not, for con artists out there? They just kind of come out of the woodwork this time of year.
It is. You know, everybody wants to have a good heart and be giving during the holidays,
right?
And unfortunately, there are plenty of folks out there that take advantage of that.
So tell me what people should look out for, especially this time of year.
You know, the old adage, just be skeptical of everything, is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I advise folks, if you want to be giving during the season, if you want to support charities and be part of the season, then take control of that.
Right.
Think about who you want to support, reach out to them and make the contact, have a giving plan.
Right.
And that way you avoid all these issues of telemarketers calling your home or direct mail solicitations and you don't quite know who they are.
If there is a charity out there that I think maybe sounds good to someone but they don't know a lot about it, is there a way to check out whether they're one of the good ones or maybe should have a lump of coal instead?
Right. You know, there are several places you can check, with a Better Business Bureau, for example, or in Kansas, we have a website called kscharitycheck.org that's run by our office, the Department on Aging, and the Secretary of State's office, and it lists every charity that is registered to solicit in Kansas and gives you some information about them, including how much of every dollar you give is going to get to the charity and how much will stay with the professional fundraiser.
And that number can vary widely, can't it?
Absolutely right. In fact, we've seen some where the percentage of every dollar that stays with the fundraiser is above 90 cents. I mean, what's the point in giving? Right. Just pick up the phone, contact the charity,
right?
Give your money if you want to, and cut out the middleman.
Should you ever give your money to telemarketers?
No. If you get a call soliciting money and it sounds like a cause you want to support, the best advice is tell them to put it in writing, mail it to you, and you'll look at it at your leisure. Never be pressured into giving on the phone. Certainly don't give a credit card number to someone who just called you up.
Right.
If it's a legitimate charity, they don't mind waiting a few days while you run the traps and check things out. And if they don't want to do that, hang up on them.
You know, you talked about your credit card number. This time of year with so much purchasing, ID theft has to be an issue, doesn't it?
It is. It's the fastest growing crime in the United States, according to the Federal Trade Commission. And sadly, we see our share of it in Kansas. Personal identifying information is gold, and your name, your address, your social security number, your bank account numbers, anyone who gets a hold of them can do terrible things in your name, including swiping your money.
Right.
So protect them like you'd protect a child. Don't let them out of your sight.
I've heard people say that actually you have more protection if you purchase with a credit card than if you purchase with a check. Is that true?
There is some truth in that,
okay.
Yes. There is some protection if your credit card number gets used inappropriately, or some cards, by terms of their agreements, offer additional warranty coverages or other benefits. So there's some truth. The key, though, is, again, be in control of your purchasing. If you want to buy something, go buy it. You contact the store of your choice or the online vendor of your choice.
Right.
Be very skeptical if they've contacted you through a phone call or a direct mail solicitation or an email or otherwise.
Right.
You be in control, and then you know who you're dealing with.
If you're purchasing online, a lot of times you'll see on the screen there is that little yellow padlock on the corner of the screen. Does that always mean that that's a safe site?
Well, you know, safe is safe. Certainly that is preferable to using an unsecured site.
Okay.
But, you know, anytime you put your information out there, online, in the telephone, in the line at the store where somebody can look over your shoulder if you're just holding your card loosely out, you're exposing it to potential ID theft. So there is no perfect system, but, you know, there are degrees of imperfection, and there are things you can do to be safer, and that's one of them.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Pleasure.
for being, and thank you for being here. We hope to see you next time on Newsmakers.